do you know that drinks coffee? Who do you know that drinks hot chocolate? What about tea? Almost everyone you know. And how much coffee is being consumed in the U.S.? Did you know? Coffee statistics show that coffee is the most popular beverage in North America, with over 500 million cups consumed each day. Coffee market statistics show that coffee is grown commercially in over 45 countries around the world. What if there was a healthier coffee that promoted health and wellness, weight loss, and earning you additional income? The next time you pour a cup, think of OrganoGold.
Hello, my name is Holton Buggs. I'm the Vice President of Sales for OrganoGold International. I want to share with you why so many people with little or even no network marketing background are getting involved in our company. You know, for me, it all started with just a simple sample of the coffee. Someone sent me a sample of the coffee, and I never really drank it because I wasn't a coffee drinker. And I thought coffee, network marketing, health, none of it just really made sense to me. I never forget, I was actually searching for an opportunity, and I went to my pantry, and there it was, sitting right there where I put it 4 months prior. It was a box of the coffee. I opened it up and sampled it and loved the smell of the coffee and started to taste the coffee, and it was, to me, pretty delicious. But I didn't really have a reference of how coffee was supposed to taste because I didn't drink it. And so what I did is I actually sampled it, some of it with my wife, and she thought it was the best tasting coffee she had ever had. I got a few of my neighbors and gave them some samples just to test the process out, just to see really what people really like this product. 10 out of all 10 of my neighbors actually bought the coffee. 3 of them actually joined the company. And then I said, well, let me go ahead and put this through really the toughest test. And I got some family members to try the coffee. Well, I sent my mom, my dad, my mother-in-law some coffee. And the story that really compelled me the most was my mother-in-law, who called me back the next day. 24 hours after I'd given her some coffee, she said, hey, listen, send me some more coffee. And I said, well, why? She says, I've already sold everything you've given me. I said, well, I didn't ask you to sell it. I wanted you to just simply try it and drink it. She said, yeah, but they love the taste of it, that they wanted to order some. So could you please send me some coffee? Now, that story may not mean much to you, but for me, it means everything. I've been in this industry now for 19 years, and my mother-in-law's been right there with me for 19 years, and never once has she ever got a check with her name on it. Never once has she ever sold a product or ever even recruited one person. And here on her lunch break, she's actually sold over 4 boxes of coffee and made a $40 commission just from retail. When I thought about it, I said, you know, this is a company, this is a concept that anybody could do. Everybody could do it. My mother-in-law, 1 hour, $40, 18 years prior, never earned one commission. So what we did is we actually got started, and we started the process just like we had received and started giving some samples of coffee away. Now, I want to share with you now why so many people are really taking advantage of it. Because when you look at the OrganoGold opportunity, it is one of the most explosive growing companies all in the entire industry of network marketing, all over the world as we start to expand. There's actually 3 components to our company that I want to discuss with you. The first component I want to talk to you about is the coffee. When you look at right now, North America, there's actually 340 million people that we have in North America. 255 million of them drink anywhere from 3 to 5 cups of coffee every single day. It's actually over 500 million cups of coffee that gets consumed on a daily basis. So there's nothing that you and I can change about that. It's going to continue on and on and on. I started to look a little bit further and found that coffee was the second largest traded commodity on Wall Street, right behind oil. I looked at the beverages and saw that coffee was the #2 consumed beverage in the world. And I started to put 2 and 2 together and say, where have I been? Coffee has been around for ages. And guess what? It's going to continue to be around for ages. It's a simple product. It actually went right over my head. Being in this industry for 19 years, I've sold almost every product that you can think of. I've done quite well, and we've been very blessed and fortunate to be full-time in this industry and retired at the age of 27. But one of the biggest hangups that I had was that every product that I was involved with, every compensation plan that I was in, or every company that I was a part of, it always felt like I could do it, a few people could do it, but the masses really didn't have an opportunity until I came here to OrganoGold. That's why we've developed a slogan called, it's easy, it's simple, it's coffee. The second component to our company is what we call the Ganoderma. The Ganoderma is actually the health component that's involved with our coffee. You say, well, healthy coffee? I didn't think it could even exist. It just sounded to me like an oxymoron. Health and coffee in the same cup, it just didn't go together. I started to do a little bit of my research and found on Google over 1 million different pages that talked about Ganoderma and the benefits of it. I saw web pages that talked about universities. I saw doctors, different research scientists. I even looked at the PDR, and I looked at different organizations that were talking about how Ganoderma was actually used in the benefit of helping people feel better. Matter of fact, you can Google it yourself. It's called Ganoderma, Ganoderma. It actually comes from the reishi mushroom. They call it the king of herbs. That means it's number one, not number two, it's number one on the hierarchy of herbs. When you look at all the benefits and the properties of Ganoderma, I can't stand here before you and give you any medical claims or even prescribe something to you or even act like I'm a doctor, but the only thing I can tell you is my own personal story and share with you what I found the benefits of Ganoderma to be. One of the first things that I noticed is that after drinking 1 cup of coffee, my allergies just simply went away. I was no longer taking Claritin like I used to. I noticed that my circulation was a whole lot better because I would wake up in the morning before, my feet would feel a little tingly, be a little pale, until about 10 or 15 minutes or so. I noticed after my second cup of coffee, never had any of those issues. I started to do a little bit more research on Ganoderma, and this is what I found. I found it was one of the most powerful antioxidants that you can actually find. I found that it has some adaptogenitive properties, which allowed your body to go back to a state of what we call homeostasis, and that's where your body's in perfect balance. I found out that Ganoderma actually helps support the immune system. It helps balances the pH, giving your body a lot more energy, making your body a little bit more alkaline, and we all know that alkalinity is a whole lot better for you than when you have an acidic natured body. And so when I looked at all of these different properties, and there's so many more of Ganoderma, it really allowed me to know that getting involved in this company could actually be a major benefit to people. The third component I want to talk to you about is Mr. Bernie Chua, who's the founder. He's also the chairman and CEO and formulator of our coffee. Bernie Chua has actually been in the healthier coffee industry well over 10 years. Over in the Philippines, he built an organization of over half a million distributors strong, and he's world renowned for being able to infuse 100% certified Ganoderma into great tasting gourmet coffee. And that's why people can't see, taste, or smell the Ganoderma. All they have is great tasting coffee. Mr. Bernie Chua is a legend when it comes to doing that, and that's why so many people love our coffee. There's 5 industries that OrganoGold participates in when you look at all of the different products that we have. We have our Ganoderma capsules if you don't drink any of the beverages. We also have our coffee, we have our hot chocolate, we have tea, and many other products that will have Ganoderma that are actually in development right now. But the first industry that we're involved in is the health and wellness industry. When you look at it today, ladies and gentlemen, right now there's over 10,000 people turning the age of 65. They call them baby boomers. And each and every one of them want to live longer, stay healthy, and feel better. The second industry that we're involved in is the weight loss industry. Over 85% of the people in America want to lose weight, and to be honest with you, they all know how to do it. The true part of it is most of us are really too lazy to go out there and do what's required to keep a disciplined regimen of working out and eating properly. But what if you could actually take 1 cup of coffee, maybe a cup of hot chocolate or a cup of tea, drink it 10 or 30 minutes before one of your largest meals and watch pounds shed away, just like I did. My first month, my first 60 days, I lost over 11 pounds. My wife lost over 18 pounds in 2 dress sizes by just drinking a cup of mocha 45 minutes before a meal. The third industry I want to talk about is the home-based business industry. Right now today, ladies and gentlemen, every 8 seconds a home-based business starts, and the average home-based business is generating a little over $50,000 in income. See, OrganoGold allows you to work right from the comfort of your own home. Just imagine being able to sit at home, have people all over the world drink coffee, and every time a cup of coffee gets consumed within your organization, you can get paid. The fourth industry that I want to talk to you about now is the internet. See, every single product that gets sold in OrganoGold, it actually happens on the internet. So there's no need for you to have a brick and mortar store. There's no need to have any employees whatsoever. All a person does is go right to the website, they purchase the product, OrganoGold will ship that product directly to them, and they will ship the difference or the commission right back to you. It's real simple. It's called a home-based business. And the last industry, ladies and gentlemen, is the coffee. Coffee is absolutely one of the best products that I've ever seen for the entire industry of network marketing. Our concept is this: we've taken one of the world's most addictive habits, but we've made it a good one. we put the health inside the coffee. And that's why we say it's easy, it's simple, it's coffee.